Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this Game 3 of the playoffs on 2K Sports. And tonight, our matchup, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm Kevin Harlan. Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello are with me at the table. And on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Outside, Davis. Baylor kicks to Davis. And Jones sends it back. Irving against Baylor. Irving can't get it to go.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Tipped away. Cheeks with it. Richardson the pass to Irving with the fadeaway. That doesn't go in either for Irving. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Davis finds Rivers. And he drives in. Shoots from 12. Count it.
Very comfortable and confident from this range. Doc Rivers connecting.
Now, here's Cheeks. Pass to Richardson. Back to Cheeks. Jones, the pass to Cheeks. Richardson left side. 4 on the shot clock. Baylor against Irving. Here's Jones. Drops in the layup for 2.
Take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
And the Hawks with possession here. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
You know, they were having a lot of difficulties at the line in that last meeting, and maybe, just maybe, not getting enough rest out on the road.
And because they were not punishing fouls, the defense felt like there were no consequences for getting rough with them.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's Rivers.
You know, he's a guy that can guard multiple positions. When Dr. J is dialed in defensively, I think it takes his team to another level.
Here's Richardson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Rivers dishes to Baylor. Outside, Davis. Rollins with a screen on Richardson. Clock at 6. Malone with the block.
Great anticipation there. Malone gets his hands up quickly to come away with that rejection.
The ball goes to Philadelphia.
And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Cheeks against Rivers. Cheeks kicks to Richardson. Shot clock at 5. Malone passes to Jones. Polina inside. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Nice move. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
What fearlessness from Rivers. He doesn't back down from going up strong inside and drawing the foul.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
A ferocious point guard. The edge Rivers plays with on both ends is why his teammates like playing with him.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. For Philadelphia, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Here's Irving. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Hawks leading. Davis surveying the floor. From the baseline. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Baylor. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and it's Rivers, top of the key. On the wing, Davis. There's a screen. Over Richardson. That's tipped. Over Baylor. Richardson, good.
You know, even if they anticipated the step back coming, the defense didn't offer a ton of resistance.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, we don't have to guess what they're going to be talking about. We know what the deal is.
Yeah, the offense has been throttled. They have to figure this thing out.
Here's Davis, and Jones sends it back. Rollins the pass to Baylor. Pass to Rivers. Clock at 4. The 3 from Davis. Rebound by the 76ers. Malone's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lets it go from the wing. They get it back. Johnson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. Much more intense, more in your face. High energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Here's Irving. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. Just got to stay with it.
Clint Richardson. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The pass to Rivers. From 13.
Nice work from Malone. His coaches and teammates love when he gets after it on defense.
Passes it to Cheeks. And he's on the money with his first shot today.
Clint Richardson.
The Hawks trail by 3. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Here's Rivers. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Some tenacious play from Rivers, absorbing the contact and still getting his shot off.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Rivers hits both of them. The 76ers leading. Cheeks the pass to Irving. Cheeks outside. Right block shot. Here's Malone. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The thing about Malone, if you don't wrap him up, he's going to score that.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw tonight. And the free throw, no good.
You know, Moses Malone is a true two-way player. He's an outstanding talent on both ends of the floor, able to score in dominating fashion, and really a ferocious rebounder.
Now here's Davis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Collins the pass to Rivers. Shot clock at 6. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Seemed as if he had the angle to finish, but the defense did just enough to throw him off.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting the Philadelphia. Clint Richardson. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Richardson. And Richardson drops them both. The Hawks trail by 5. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
And coach spots something that he doesn't like. He'll most likely mix things up from here.
And good coaches are always willing to change up a game plan. Not a bad timeout.
On the wing, Davis. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Baylor. Rivers surveying the D. Over Cheeks. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You know, he's taking shot after shot after shot, but still can't break out of this cold streak.
At this point, it's all mental. He's in his own head, not letting the shots come naturally.
Now here's Malone. Irving passes to Richardson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cheeks. Nails it from the high post. And the 76ers lead by 7.
And they're pressing their advantage here, looking to extend this lead.
Not content to rest on their laurels. They'll continue to attack.
Rollins with a screen on Richardson. Davis kicks to Baylor. Johnson with the bounce pass to the paint. Outside for Davis. Baylor a screen on Richardson. Here's Davis. Atlanta again missing.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And Dr. J slams it in.
You love the vertical, the bounce, the ability to go up. And then the power combined with that on the flush. Man, Irving making it look easier than it is.
Here's Rollins. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
First personal foul.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
For your Hawks, Tree Rollins taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, it's hard not to appreciate a big rim-protecting big guy like Tree Rollins. I mean, he knows his role and is determined to play it well for the good of the team, and shot blocking is one of his greatest attributes.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Rollins hits them both. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-5 run here. Outside Edwards. Snatched away. Outside Matthews. To the inside. Whitman. It's rebounded by Carr. Philadelphia leading by 7. Rebound Atlanta. Rollins got his 8th rebound here tonight. Matthews scanning the floor. Cuts off the pass. Here's Thornwell. Pass to Carr. Up top Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Johnson. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Glenn. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, that's a high IQ play on defense there.
That's a spot where you want to foul. Send the message.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Brown, he's checked in for Rollins. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Leading by 5. Edwards passes to Ivoroni. The pass to Carr. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Glenn passes to Matthews. Feeds to Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Putting it down with some power.
Wow, a true rim rattler.
Yeah, going up strong with both hands.
Now Carr. Passes it to Thornwell. Now Edwards. Clock at 6. Johnson with a screen on Matthews. Edwards can't hit. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Glenn. Matthews passes to Glenn. There's a good screen. Goes up at the stripe. Kelly. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's got excellent vision on the floor, creating for his guy with a spot-on lead pass.
Matthews against Edwards. Here's Carr. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Excellent timing. Outstanding positioning.
You're right. Right on cue to tip in that shot. And he protects the play well.
It's also paying attention. He knew exactly what he had to do there.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the 76ers. Down low. And that one's good. Ivaroni. And it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
Let's credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Matthews, no good. Philadelphia shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. Carr, the pass to Ivaroni. Here's Thornwell. Philadelphia moving the ball over. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Matthews. They get it again. Ivaroni. The 76ers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. Some changes for Philadelphia. Gibson's checked in, and Jones subbed in for Carr. That one misses. The Hawks trail by 8. Into the lane. Whitman passes to Matthews. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's what you want from ball movement. Get the defense moving and find the chance inside.
Stewart up top. He's covered by Matthews. Stewart up top. Over Matthews, and so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers. The 76ers leading by 6. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Malone. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Malone's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the 76ers. Matthews against Stewart. To the left side wing. to Glenn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baylor a screen on Jones. And it's Glenn missing. Philadelphia shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You have to like any chance that close to the hoop.
Stewart against Matthews. Here's Rollins. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Stewart. Rollins grabs the board. Rollins got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Baylor passes to Johnson, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
He showed no commitment trying to grab that pass. That kind of lackluster effort is exactly why it results in a turnover.
Irving's checked in for Philadelphia. Richardson comes in for Jones. The 76ers leading by 10. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Malone, and it's slammed in by Malone.
He's so aggressive and confident inside. It's a real challenge trying to keep Malone out of the paint.
Here's Glenn, outside Matthews. Pass to Glenn. And here's Matthews. Rollins with a screen on Stewart to the right side. 3 on the clock. Here's Glenn. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. From about 19 feet, the putback, Irving. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Irving's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers.
With how high Dr. J can get up, he's just great on the offensive boards.
There's the pass to Johnson. Here's Glenn. Richardson covering. Knocked away. Can they get it? And it's Glenn missing.
And he was able to get a pretty good look right at the rim. Just unable to convert that time.
Irving against Baylor. Irving kicks to Malone. 76ers moving the ball around. Stewart passes to Jones. Here's Malone. And it's deflected.
Hey, anytime Rollins is around, your shot is in jeopardy of being denied. Excellent timing, and he's got that great reach, too.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And Philadelphia making a change here. Cheeks is checked in. Davis with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Hill up top. Davis, the pass to Hill. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. Chalk up 2 there.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
Now here's Irving. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night.
So clever with the ball. Cheeks sees the floor and finds a way to set the guy up.
76ers foul. Maurice Cheeks. 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Passes to Baylor. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Good activity there, breaking things up. Love the activity defensively.
And he wanted to steal it, but still making an impact for his team.
And Davis now top of the key. 5 to shoot. Here's Hill.
Feisty defender. Cheeks on you like glue.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Rollins. Cheeks outside. Irving passes to Malone. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
2nd personal foul.
So clever with the shot fake. Malone understands how to draw defenders into the air.
Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops from Malone. And the Hawks making a change here. Hastings checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Johnson, he's checked in for Jones. And so he hits both. Now here is Hill. Knocks it loose. Unhindered, going all the way. Cheeks' shot is good.
Maurice Cheeks, such a smart, active defender. I love how he anticipates and is selective when he goes after his steals. And most of the time, he gets the ones he goes after.
Here's Davis after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Rollins. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Rollins got 6 points.
For his size, he is an elite shooter.
And he'll beat you from multiple spots on the floor, including the mid-range.
Hill against Cheeks. The kick out to Irving. Here he goes. And it's Malone finishing it off. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
For his length, his persistence, his size, Moses was custom-made to own the glass. Great offensive play right there.
Baylor can't get it to go.
And the shooter had really no airspace to get that shot off. That's good D.
Yeah, terrific defense. Doing a great job contesting without fouling. And the defense must put a body on this guy. When you don't, you can expect him to make you pay for these mistakes.
Outside, Davis. And there's Baylor. That's good on the assist by Davis. Baylor's got his first 2 points of the night.
And you can count that one as a screen assist. The pick allows him to get free and go right to the rim.
Malone, a screen on Hill. Cheeks against Hill. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
While in the act, Cheeks draws the foul. What a high IQ player he is. I think he'd make a terrific coach someday.
For Philadelphia, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Cheeks.
Mo Cheeks, you know, is as crafty a player as there is in the league. Makes good decisions with the ball just about all the time. And on defense, he can pick you apart.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Whitman comes in for Baylor, and it's Rivers in for Hill. The 76ers also with the sub. Carr, he's checked in for Richardson. The Hawks trail by 17. Here's Whitman. Kicks it to Rivers. Malone against Rollins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Moses Malone.
Rollins showing some physicality on that play, making trouble for the defense and able to draw the foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Rollins hits them both. Philadelphia leading by 15. With the drive. Malone in the post. Covered by Rollins. There's the steal. And here's Carr. Cheeks outside. Irving dishes to Malone. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Carr with a screen on Rivers. Up top, Carr. Pass to Irving. Here's Malone. Got a piece of it. Now Rivers. He's got 5. Outside, Davis. To the middle. Pass to Rivers. Rollins with a screen on Cheeks. Rivers passes to Hastings from 17 feet out, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Moses Malone. For Atlanta, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Rivers. For the Hawks, Brown comes in for Rollins, and it's Adams in for Hastings. Rivers hits both of them.
He can do so much damage from the line. The defense has to be more careful around him.
The 76ers leading by 13. Cheeks outside. The feed now to Malone. And there's the pass to Carr. Now Gibson. Pocket 6. It's stolen by Brown. Rivers against Cheeks. Here's the floater. Malone controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
So far, Malone has it going on, folks. The defense appearing absolutely helpless trying to stop it.
Rivers passes to Davis. Brown with the screen on Carr. Davis. That shot off. Malone with some nice D. Continuing to build an impressive lead.
Keeping things simple, executing their game plan to perfection. Love to see it.
I love how decisive Cheeks is, wasting no time getting his shot off there.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Some changes for Philadelphia. Thornwell, he's checked in for Malone. And it's Edwards in for Cheeks. And Adams has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 17. Glenn passes to Brown.
76ers foul. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
'76ers on defense. Whitman passes to Glenn. Whitman kicks to Rivers. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Clever positioning by Rivers. Putting him in a good situation to grab the rebound and send it back.
Atlanta making some changes. Kelly's checked in, and it's Matthews in for Doc Rivers. The 76ers also with a sub. Stewart's checked in. With the shot. And that one hits back iron.
Second personal foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for your Hawks, Ricky Brown. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Philadelphia leading by 14. Edwards dishes to Gibson. The shot by Stewart with no one around. Offline from the top of the key. Len has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. The Hawks again can't hit.
Great defense. Forcing the tough shot. Getting a hand up on him is a must.
2 minutes remaining.
Inside.
2 minutes.
Matthews with the steal. Okay, time now for an injury report.
The guys, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head athletic trainer about his status. The guys, he says it's just a bruised shoulder. Good news, because at first they feared it was much worse. And for a team currently in the midst of this brutal first-round series, this is really bad timing. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks for that. I know we're all wishing him a speedy recovery, Clark.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. I know he's in good hands, that's for sure. And recovery times have improved over the years.
Here's Whitman. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Matthews finds Brown. Over Gibson. Count it. And the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Brown.
Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unselfishness is.
Now here's Edwards. Passes it to Stewart. No good. Unable to end this run.
I seriously doubt that was the shot that they were looking for right there.
And the defense wants those type of shots. He played right into it.
It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Ivoroni. He's covered by Brown. Shot clock at 6. Edwards. He doesn't hit that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Down low. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Matthews.
I bet Coach loves to see this. Attacking the interior for a safer shot.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Trying to close this gap. Always a good option to probe the paint and see if you can get an easy one inside.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. High post Stewart. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by the Hawks. Kelly's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Matthews, the 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. A big-time effort for Moses Malone, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Back to the action in just a minute. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. An exceptional performance so far from Moses Malone.
Incredible that already he's at a double-double and we still have half a game to go.
You've heard of stuffing the stat sheet. Well, he's going to make it pop with the things that are going on for him.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Cheeks outside. On the wing, Malone. Davis against Richardson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Richardson's got 6. Here's Rivers. Rollins against Cheeks. Rollins with the bucket.
If you don't get a body on Rollins, he's going to make you pay on the offensive glass.
Cheeks outside. He feeds it to Malone.
Hawks foul. Doc Rivers. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Irving fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Strong take by Irving. Just an explosive leaper.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw, good, Irving.
The athleticism, speed, basketball IQ of Irving is phenomenal, which makes him such a tough matchup for defenses.
Now here's Rivers. Davis, the pass to Rollins. Malone with the steal. Here's Richardson. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 8 points for him.
They're starting to idle down and settle in. Much better shot selection this half.
Yeah, they're showing great patience at the offensive end.
Davis against Richardson. Here's Rollins. Outside for Davis. 5 on the clock. Fires from the line. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They led by as many as 18 points. Richardson with it. Picked up by Davis. Basket counts. Cheeks has got 11.
For a 6'1 guard, Cheeks is never scared about bringing it inside. He believes in his game.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Johnson. It's Rivers on the wing. Defended by Cheeks. There's the pick. Here's Rivers. It's tipped. Rivers against Cheeks. Fires from 14. Rebound, Atlanta. Rollins got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
Did not give up on the play. Fantastic energy.
Which is what you show on all of these plays, Clark. Fantastic energy. Great job, though, following up that shot.
Amen.
Yeah, he turned a miss into a make.
Atlanta calls timeout. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Davis, the pass to Rivers. Shoots over Cheeks. And he gets it back. And that one drops. Rivers has got 11. The 76ers leading by 15. Top of the key. Cheeks' shot is good.
Nice utilization of the screen there by Cheeks.
And it's Davis with the ball for Atlanta. Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
I love the pursuit there he showed on tracking down that board.
Yeah, fearless, wasn't he, Clark, on the glass, and it pays off for him.
For sure.
And the hunger that he plays with. You can't teach that. And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
Baylor dishes to Rivers. Johnson sets the screen for Rivers. Off the mark from 16 feet out. 76ers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Cheeks against Baylor. Cheeks kicks to Richardson. Back to Cheeks. Pass to Irving. 6 to shoot. Over Rivers. Johnson with the block. On the wing, Irving. Wants to get it to Malone and does. Cheeks outside. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. On the wing, Irving. Baylor defending. He gets it in there. 13 points in the game.
An accomplished mid-range scorer. I like watching Irving get it done from there.
Outside, Davis. Fires from the wing. Here's Rollins, and the layup is good. Rollins got 4 points in the quarter.
This is where you let Rollins go to work now because he knows how to score in close, and he's 7-1, so get it to him.
And the 76ers call time here. For the Hawks, Brownie's checked in for Johnson. And it's Hill in for Doc Rivers. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Johnson surveying the floor. Edwards passes to Carr. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, he's such a load to deal with inside because Malone's intensity and relentlessness down there makes defenses almost have to foul.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Malone. The Hawks trail by 17. Outside, Davis. Tries from 10. And it's Malone with the rebound. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Up top, Carr. Baylor against Gibson. 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Edwards got his first points of the night.
Quality shot from mid-range there. They are clicking right now offensively.
Well, when you've been successful in the paint and beyond the arc, that mid-ranger opens up.
Now here is Davis. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Hill against Edwards. It's a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Edwards with it. Outside Gibson. And the pass to Malone. Rebound by the Hawks. Brown's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Davis. The rebound by Gibson. Philadelphia leading by 17. He kicks it to Edwards. Pass to Malone. Rollins grabs the board. Rollins got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hill. He can't get that one to fall. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Carr, the pass to Gibson. Trying to get open is Johnson. Shot's good by Gibson. Gibson's got his first points of the game.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack, a fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
And so here's Atlanta after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Rollins. The dish to Baylor. Outside Hill. Here's the screen over Edwards. Misses off the right iron.
He gets the ball in close to the hoop, but is just unable to finish the job.
And Malone with the stuff.
Going way upstairs for the one-handed jam. Major athleticism on display.
And Clark graceful too. So graceful. He almost makes it look easy.
Sure does.
Really, that dunk is a testament to his skill around the rim.
Atlanta calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. So it's the Hawks now. Glenn passes to Matthews. Brown with the screen on Edwards. Matthews with it. Picked up by Malone. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Carr. Here's another rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
There's no let-up in Malone's attack. He is relentless, which makes defenses nervous.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Adams, he's checked in for the Hawks. And both free throws good for Malone. This Hawks squad is struggling. Outside Matthews. Nice defense from Malone. And for the 76ers, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Edwards dishes to Malone. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Well, I like the determination and the hustle. This guy leaves it all out there every time he's between the lines.
Here's Glenn. Adams with the screen on Carr. Here's Glenn. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third personal foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for your Hawks, Mike Glenn. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. The Hawks making a switch here. Kelly's checked in. And Philadelphia making a change here. And he's good on the second. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Dishes it to Malone. Atlanta with the rebound. Kelly's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Matthews. Malone with some nice D. Philadelphia shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Outside, Jones. Pass to Stewart. Malone against Adams. And the basket by Malone. Malone's got 24 points.
Silky mid-range J from Malone. He's an expert at working in closer to the basket.
Outside Matthews. Poked loose. It's stolen by Jones. Drops in the breakaway layup. Jones has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They are really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys are struggling to maintain pace.
Now here's Matthews. He has 6. Shot by Kelly, no good. High post Stewart. And it's off the back rim, no good.
You know, these are exactly the kinds of shots that kept me from coaching. This stuff drives a coach crazy.
Yeah, a really horrible attempt. They can get much better looks than that.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Jones at the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
.125 left to play in the third. Here's Glenn outside Matthews. Looking to end the run. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Atlanta, Wes Matthews. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Matthews. Philadelphia shooting in this game 45%. Stewart passes to Thornwell. 58 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Malone. Rebounded by the Hawks. Matthews up top. Guarded by Malone. Here's Glenn. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Jones with it. Now defended by Adams. Stewart in the corner. The pass to Malone. On the money with the shot from the left block. Malone's got 26.
With that 6-foot, 10-inch frame, Malone dominates inside.
Here's Glenn. They set the pick. Takes a three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Here's Glenn. And Johnson now top of the key. It's Rivers on the wing. Four on the clock. Lets it go from 14.
Tree Rollins. 4th personal foul.
And it's Irving with the ball for the 76ers. Cheeks against Rivers. Cheeks the pass to Malone. The shot off that time. The Hawks shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Cheeks against Rivers. Passes it to Glenn. Here's Rollins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
Rollins taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Rollins. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. 76ers shooting well. They're at 45%. Irving can't get it to go. Pass to Glenn. Back to Rivers. Here's Rollins. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Richardson gets a wide open look. The rebound by Johnson. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Glenn passes to Baylor. Now here's Rivers. Pass to Johnson. Here's Glenn. Richardson covering. From the stripe. And it's Glenn missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Throws it up high. Got a hand on it. And here is Baylor. And there's the pass to Rollins. Looking to get it going. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Rollins got 9 points here in the second half. Cheeks outside. Passes to Richardson. Malone against Rollins. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. To the paint, here's Rivers.
76ers foul. Maurice Cheeks. Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Hawks, Doc Rivers. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for. Davis is checked in for Atlanta. Second free throw, no good. The 76ers shooting for the game at 42%. Jones, the pass to Cheeks. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Irving surveying the floor. Over Rivers. Trying to end the drought. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The chairman of the boards, Moses Malone, unreal on the glass.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Moses Malone. 1 shot.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Malone. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Rivers. And yes, it's good.
Nice anticipation off the pick from Rivers. Leads to a basket for him.
Cheeks outside. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Cheeks against Rivers. Outside Baylor. Collins against Malone. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
So consistent from the field. A quality outing for him.
Cheeks outside. Kicks it to Richardson. Irving up top. Over Baylor. Irving misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Richardson against Davis. Pass to Johnson. Now Rivers. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And Atlanta has possession. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Ball goes to Philadelphia.
Cheeks outside. Pass to Richardson. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
A beautiful setup for the alley-oop slam.
Clark, I don't know what was better, the pass or the finish.
Excellent execution. And that just shows how in sync they are as teammates.
Now here's Rivers. Offline from the high post. Irving against Johnson. Cheeks kicks to Irving. Jones sets the pick for Irving. He's off on that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. Atlanta's shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Spins. Outside, Davis. Baylor a screen on Richardson from 18 feet away. Baylor dishes to Johnson. Outside, Davis. It's Rivers on the wing. Outside Baylor. 6 on the shot clock. Baylor a screen on Richardson. Davis, that's for 2. And the shot is long.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Malone. Atlanta with the rebound. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. Hawks passing it around. Now the pass to Davis. Back to Baylor. Here's Rivers. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Offensively, he just seems to be out of gas in this half. I'm not sure what he needs to get his shooting on track.
Here's Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Well, that was a classic pump fake by Irving, luring in the defender to draw the foul and get himself to the line.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good for Irving. Davis with it. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Richardson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
When Irving sees a guy with room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate. He makes the pass. He puts the team first.
Rivers finds Davis. Irving against Baylor. Back to Davis. Poked away. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Dr. J slams it in.
Check out Dr. Swag. Irving just rockets down the court. The moment he gets the ball, he is off and running.
Now here is Davis. Passes it to Baylor. Back to Davis. Now here's Rivers, defended by Cheeks. Clock at 6. They set the pick to halt the run, and it's sent back by Irving.
Look out, Irving outworking the shooter and getting a hand on the shot.
Here's Jones, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Bobby Jones. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Boy, the work ethic of Jones, very admirable. When he's on the court, he's giving you everything he has.
And so Jones nails both of them. Here's Davis. Pass to Rivers. Rollins with a screen on Stewart. Rivers can't get it to go.
Tell you what, you can feel their frustration underneath the surface. It's actually palpable with all these misses.
They're trying to shake it off, but every time they come up short, the panic starts to set in.
Now, here's Stewart. 6 to shoot. Here's Irving. It's stolen by Davis. To the inside. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Davis. Rivers has got 5 points in the quarter. Now the 76ers with it. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Stewart passes to Irving. Johnson outside. And Jones now atop the key. Shot clock at 6. Baylor against Irving. Over Baylor. Another miss by Philadelphia. And for the Hawks, they're shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Rivers can't get it to go.
I love how he challenged the shot. That takes some guts near the hoop.
Here's Stewart. Pass to Irving. From the wing, trying to get open is Johnson, and it's Irving missing. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Atlanta. Going inside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The Hawks working the ball around. The feed to Baylor. Back to Rivers. Over Stewart. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The 76ers shooting 41% for the game. Jones, the pass to Irving. 1:31 left here in the fourth quarter. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
This squad continues to impress and keep their championship dreams alive. A great series win for the Sixers.
Great passing, great shooting. Clark, always the perfect combination.
Well, you said it, partner. I mean, passing and shooting, it's a simple formula and a lethal combination when you talk about winning ball games.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Moses Malone.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. Outside, Davis. The pass to Rollins. Now here's Rivers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Doc Rivers. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Rivers hits both of them. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Cheeks outside. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Thornwell. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Bailey. Here's Glenn, and they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time